to get the keys that you just threw. I was like, where are the keys? I am not going down this until you get here.
Not like your life depends on it. But it does, blood!
Hi guys, and welcome back to another Let's Play video with me, Sarah, your host from Jill to Play. Today I'm continuing to play Back to the Future, the game, the 30th Anniversary Edition. And today we're continuing with Episode 3, Citizen Brown. So let's get started. Tuesday, May 15th, 1986. So we're back in Marty's present now. Rock out! Jennifer is just totally listening to her music. Right, so we came back from the year 1931 after we thought we'd fixed everything, and all of a sudden the car spurred out of control, Doc disappeared, and Marty landed in this sign, or billboard type thing.
Doc!
Everything is not under control. Okay. So what we have to do here to start with is we have to get out of the stuck, crashed time machine. So the only way we can do that is if we get Jennifer's attention. Surprise, surprise.
Citizen Brown. That's Doc, all right, but what the heck's going on here?
Good question. Alright.
This is the dumbest design ever.
His
hello?
hand get put outside the
She
window.
can't hear me. Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
Hahaha. Right. I was like, there's some way to get inside the car. It just wouldn't let me look in there. Okay. Yay, we got her to take her headphones off.
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a... Jennifer?
Oopsies. What's going on with Jennifer? Alright, hey Jennifer, what's up? Can you talk? There you go. Thank you.
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Yes. Say maybe.
Yes, no, I mean, sorta. You don't remember the DeLorean?
Well, I'll certainly remember it now. It's sticking out of the friggin' billboard.
Never mind that. Just
They're
give me a
pointing out the
hand,
obvious.
okay?
So who are you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
I don't think she thinks it's funny. Help me down.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And?
Oh. She not like him? Do you have anything useful?
You got any rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
A tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
Ooh, I have that flask. I think that's what I give her.
Alright, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
Right, so I was like, because I need my inventory here. She won't want the picture. So we're gonna get this flask. And we're gonna see if she'll take that.
Jennifer! This is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here. Ugh, it smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get this?
It's a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
It's a real long story.
Heads up!
Thanks.
Oh, I thought it was gonna break through the window.
Oh, great. Now what?
Yeah, it won't fit into it. Oh,
Oops.
Yeah, well, you did break the window.
Oh.
Guess that works too, right? Yeah, take that book with you. You're gonna need it.
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Nope, she's gonna drive off.
Hey, Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My
Oh,
own
that's a
girlfriend
little
thinks
harsh.
I'm a square? Could this get any worse?
So what did you do?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Uh-oh, here it comes. Yeah, I think it just got worse. Don't ever say, can it get any worse? Nobody ever learns that lesson. Yeah, I would be feeling a little frustrated at this
Doc,
point,
I
too.
could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
Just gotta find him. Okay. So, we're gonna take our tire iron, pop one of these floating tires off of the car.
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now, think, Marty, think.
Okay, and then I forget what else we put with it. Oh, that's right. Take the battery.
"12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? Must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
Nice. We're gonna need that. Okay. So then we're gonna take the battery and hook it up to the tire, since the tire is one of those floating tires.
Let's
or
see
hover
here.
Tires.
Red to positive, black to negative.
We can get a hover tire.
Whoa!
It's like a hoverboard.
Oof!
And there it goes.
Far out.
Now the car is one
Okay,
hover
Doc,
tire.
let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
Let's see, indeed. Hope you're insured, Doc. So just put your car through a billboard, and then it fell through the billboard. Head first.
Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's
Nothing
just
at
an
all.
alternate hill valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
You could be a Citizen Plus. What does that mean?
Attention
It's so clean.
Clean.
Good morning, citizen.
And a good morning to you too, citizen.
What you staring at? That's definitely different.
What's going on here, Doc?
Good question. There's dogs surrounding the courthouse clock, or the clock.
Jeez, My Hill Valley
Courthouse.
never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker,
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit?
I
It's
don't know.
Thursday.
yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday.
Oh.
You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9EEE.
Sorry.
And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to,
All these
citizen?
rules.
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up. Spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today,
Cool.
McFly?
Nothing.
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
No,
That's
you tell
right.
me.
Working at the courthouse.
Okay.
Heavy. Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum's
peanuts.
illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse. I've got to finish my beat. Are you going to make trouble for me today?
No.
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
So that's the trash can. This is the buzzer. Buzzer!
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or, Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but...
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
Let me in!
That voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does.
Biff? Doc?
Biff shaking hands with Doc? Oh, that can't be good.
Doc, wait! I need to talk to... you.
He doesn't know who you are. I don't think. Okay. Wait, so how am I here then if he doesn't know who I am? Isn't that a paradox? I think that's a paradox. So I never meet him, I never travel back and I don't know, that hurts my head. Okay, let's go talk to Biff. See if he knows anything about Doc. Biff, where'd you go? There he is.
Biff?
Hey, well, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What?
Yep,
You
it
don't
is
know me?
only for Biff's
Only by
character, 3
reputation.
voices.
Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
No. Was that Doc
Listen,
in the
Biff,
car?
that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc. Yeah, that should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
Well, you got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy, busy guy. But fortunately, or unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
What? Okay. You?
You, a butthead? No.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble.
You know.
What with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. You pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen plus or bust.
That's strict. Do I have a chance to see?
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
Yeah, I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
So I can see Citizen Brown. Duh.
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus,
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
No. Tell me about the watch.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
No problem? What? What does it do?
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa, whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
Well, that's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
It says a choice, right?
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it will be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. Now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past, but all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
Mm-hmm.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that, but yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
What about vicious dogs?
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed. Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
Tough one. Okay.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
See you later, Biff.
Okay, now
bye,
let
Martin.
me go. Yay, I've talked about all I need to talk about.
What's Jen up to now?
I don't know. Follow her and figure it out. Did I go the wrong way? Nope, I went the right way. Okay. So she's spray painting.
Jennifer! Jen!
You got a problem?
Left me
What's
stranded.
the deal, Jennifer? He left me stranded outside the city gates.
That wasn't very nice.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
I'm like, and I already know what all the rules are. Okay. I checked out Biff lately.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
Yeah, creeps me out.
Disturbing.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Mm-hmm.
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
No, he's
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
okay.
Are you going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
What was that supposed to mean?
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
So I'm going to keep walking and talking, like I said, and figure more things out. Hey, look, it's Mom!
Look out, son!
Pretty fast in that go-kart of yours.
Mom?
Hooray.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm
don't know,
fine.
really.
It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right.
She sounds excited about that. I don't
What's
blame
with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you
Well, that's
sure
already
you're
a
feeling
crime.
okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one.
Aw,
Could
she
you do
doesn't
me a
sound
favor?
happy.
I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me
Yeah, I'm
up this
finding that
evening.
out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's go check in with Dad then. Take the go-kart for a spin.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
It doesn't go very fast. Can't go 88. Is this the only town that's like this? I don't think any others are like it. Why is there tape around the door?
I don't know, John.
That's not creepy.
Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom.
Extreme.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
No. I am gonna take my guitar though.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Oh. Still, he's so hurtful.
Come on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because...
rock and roll is my destiny. Music is good for you. I needed to impress Jennifer.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
I see the peanut brittle over
My
there.
kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks,
You
Dad.
think I'm gonna play bad? So rude.
Yeah, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan.
Have faith in your kid, man.
Sure. Never trust a guy with less than 1,000 demerits, am I right?
What else do I get in here? I think I need to talk to him. Oh, great. That's where I need to give the timesheet.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Uh-huh. What are you looking for?
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute.
Or is he
You
just
say you saw
recording
Lorraine?
people who break the rules?
11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at Soup Mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Good question.
Hiding? I don't know what you're
definitely
talking
hiding
about,
something
son.
Now I can tell it
Come
is.
on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you.
Yes.
After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
Oh, really? I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Take a chance. Deal with
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
Oh, thank goodness. Couldn't stop your work or anything. How do the monitors work?
How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
You have way too much time on your hands. I'm very nosy.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
Sure,
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Jason. Good on you, I say. Sure. Never trust a guy with nothing.
We still have that bug zapper. Okay, how do I leave? Oh, there's the go-kart. Electrical car. It's not called a go-kart. So we need to break all the rules like Biff did so that we can get a meeting with Citizen Brown. And by the looks of it, it'll be noticed because Marty in this timeline doesn't really break the rules. Straight out. That's
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an
help
adult
you.
matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you.
Ta-da! Another hit like that and we got it. Maybe. We have to walk all the way across on the other side again.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
Not Mom. And she runs away.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Stop crying.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Okay, so now now I can take the flask.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Alright, so I've got that part of it. To Officer Parker.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
Wait for it.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Intervention. Alright, so we've got one. We just need... Let's see, we have the dog policy and the displays of public affection. Okay, let's go check on Jennifer. Dum dum dum. Get some more trouble. Alright.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
Hello.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh,
Soupy.
It's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
It's getting serious, man. Okay. Got any free samples?
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Why are they behind the counter?
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh, mostly.
That's supposed to be... Okay...
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
No.
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
See ya.
Smell you later.
That's a weird thing to say. Smell you later?
Hey! There's that mangy. Go get him, McFly!
Oh, I'll get him. I know exactly who it is. My little buddy. Tiny, come back. Oh, wait. I want the paint bottle on the ground. Can I have the paint bottle on the ground, please? Or do I have to ask her for the paint bottle? Let's see. I may have to ask her.
What is it now?
Yeah. You and the Sumo man. Sumo guy.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
Ukulele? Outplay Leech any day.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
And I forget how this goes. I gotta figure out what everything means again. Like, okay, so I gotta get him to kick his amp down. Okay. Okay, so I got him to kick his amp down. Now I need him up on the board. Climb up on the platform. And then I want a scissor kick. Yeah, I want a hop. Hop.
Huh?
I'm counting down. Boom.
Martin McFly. That was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea.
In front of your dad, man?
What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she?
No.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy! 476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
Well, I really want to talk to him. 7 minutes in heaven. Okay, now I still have to find the dog. Still have to find Einstein. Okay, but I still think I use her paint here. Okay, well, if I knew I could do that, I would have just done that. Okay. So I'm going to, wrong button, use a spray can, spray on this.
It would look better blue.
Yeah. Just with a paint can. That's okay.
Now we're in business.
Climb over it. I was like, I thought for sure that his little, you're able to see his little paw tracks.
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie. Einstein, is that your name in this timeline too? Huh, guess not.
So sad. Okay.
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you.
Food. Second.
Attaboy. Now hold still.
No. So you can eat it.
See? I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy.
Mm-hmm. Now I've got a dog. I can break the last one. The last rule. Hopefully go get to see Doc Brown.
Huh? What is it, boy?
She hates dogs.
Einstein, wait! No!
That dog.
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Bart.
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait,
dog.
I know that creature.
Yeah.
Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
McFly!
Oh, good dogs go to Utah.
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plussed was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Wow, Marty. What's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Is it young Mr. McFly is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time.
Oh, that's the title.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
still don't get why there's dogs on top of the courthouse then if she doesn't like dogs. Is it because Doc tucked her into that? Doc. Hello. Me. More monitors.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portman Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
No, the question I should be asking is what happened to you?
Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Sure. About not okay.
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
This whole crazy world you've created, it's totally mental. There's all these stupid rules and everybody's acting all weird. My dad's turned into this creepy snoop. Mom's completely pathetic. And Jennifer's kind of scary. And Biff, it's like he's a zombie or something. And it's all basically your fault.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No. Wait.
Tell me, Martin. Is your mother on the sauce again?
What? Not from where I'm from.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
The only one who remembers it is
Why?
Marty. Oh. He's the only one of the residual effect of a... What'd you call that, a paradox? Why not?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
No.
Yes, I mean no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time and somehow your timeline got messed up and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
Well, you know him as Michael Corleone. You should know him as Michael Corleone. This is the alternate reality.
No, this is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
There is no problem. Well, there is a problem. But,
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
He was about to say imagination, wasn't he? Okay. So you've got the clock, movie ticket. Oh, there's so much stuff. What's the picture of the dog?
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
It's because he's been there. Okay. Einstein movie ticket.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical. Not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure. Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Okay, so the only one who remembers the timeline is
bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me!
I'm not trying to.
My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kit Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
I don't know. Are you gonna go away? So, Doc and Marty. Emmett and
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me, and you. But how? Michael?
It's where that was captured as a photo.
It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe...
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
So it did become a
We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
I don't know what to say with this episode. It's just very a little too crazy. Gotta get that tape from his dad, though. The one about all the people complaining.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
What's happening? Baseball bat wasn't there before.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
To prove Edna wrong.
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Okay. Box marked raw footage.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Edna.
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
No.
Not exactly. No.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
Let's look for more clues.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's got to be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
I need to to give him to Citizen Brown.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh!
Crazy.
You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course. Gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Okay. Another feed. There's us.
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh? I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
No, but it's kind of scary.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and robbed.
It's always about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
Alright. So we gotta go talk to Biff about his watch. Did you know you were used Biff?
Biff!
Come to get you.
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
Oh, no, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he's
Now,
the
let's
big
see
boss
if we can
against
get
the
to the
little
bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
Sorry. Why'd you beat up my dad?
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
But I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
Where were you when my dad was attacked?
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
That is strange.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished feeding some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Edna was fiddling with your watch.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
I see your watch.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? Yeah, I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking, see? Cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Huh.
Biff? Okay, that's weird.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Did you attack my dad?
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere.
Where's the tapes?
Where's my dad's tape?
Probably in the trash. Yep.
The recycling bin? Why'd you attack my dad?
Could you go get my dad's
Could
tape?
you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
So pretty much like a zombie.
Whoa.
What happened to
Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Okay. Should I jump down there too? Yep.
I've got a really bad feeling about
Go
this.
for it.
Well, here goes nothing.
Get into the garbage chute. Yeah, about that. Probably not the
Gosh,
wisest thing
ma'am,
to do.
did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive head first into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord,
Oh,
I
she
thought
didn't
your
do that.
father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch, and then I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
McFly.
Strickland.
Go, hi, Martin.
Yeah, not Brown. Strickland.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no.
Okay. Booze. Beer.
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer.
Tannen, focus.
Who wants candy? Why does she still have candy?
Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming.
Programming.
You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
That's a little disconcerting.
So much vice and disorder.
Use pinball machine parts.
Look at all.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans?
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze.
It's not working anymore.
What the? Oh, Mommy!
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker!
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
Instead of
a break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
You're supposed to be down in my secret lab.
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Oh, she's gonna get mad. I knew it.
Fine.
Aww.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I wouldn't blame you.
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her?
Probably about the same time around the science fair.
Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
It's time to look towards the past.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, he once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
And then he told it to his dad, and his dad told it to him.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
The flux capacitor. It's been his inspiration for everything. It's been in his head.
Great Scott. Martin, this could work.
Yes, again.
It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
Can we bring Einie along?
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
So is this the basement of that speakeasy? Because that's what it looks like down here. Okay, I gotta let Einstein out, but I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for right now, guys, because it's been way too long. Okay. So guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next time, or the next video, where we help Doc fix the time machine so that we can travel back and repair whatever it was that went wrong in this timeline. But yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me play anything else or have any suggestions, please leave comments in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel, which is Jules Play. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.